Suzanne here, and it's time for a sketchbook page turner. I have about 26 books in this series, and I'm going to reach 30 and then decide if I will keep going. So enjoy number 27. As always, I like to put stickers on my sketchbooks that I collect while I'm creating them, and then I move ahead forward. This one was started in July of 2019 and finished in August of 2020. And I'm just going to do this one had some collage in it. Live a life you love. Now that is worth having a fortune cookie for. And as always, you'll notice that my sketchbooks are not done in a specific theme or a specific media. I honestly use these as a place to dump and play and explore and have a really good time with art supplies. And when I say dump, sometimes it means dump feelings. Sometimes that means that I have extra paint left over. Sometimes it means I have extra time left over. Like waiting in a doctor's office or something like that, I mean by extra time. And these are just random pieces of paper. I don't even remember where I got them, but they got glued in. Many times what happens in the sketchbook definitely influences my larger work. But not immediately. It's usually a progress over time. If you know anything about the creative process, it is cyclical and it comes in starts and stops, and you need to trust yourself to keep going. And when the trust is lost, sometimes you have to keep going anyway, and that's where Sketchbook comes in being very handy. This is an interesting page, and I stopped it on purpose. Charts and bar graphs have been just like a huge part of the living of every day of 2020 with COVID. And so after I painted this, I realized, wow, it's just in a reaction to what's going on in the news. Dragonflies, I believe, yes, I did these when I was out on my kayak. So that's another thing I do, is bring my sketchbook out with me when I'm out in nature. And as always, my sketchbooks, even though I'm showing them in order, they don't happen in order. I go back and forth and do different pages at different times and add layers to them. Our family went through a difficult loss in August of this year, and so some of that feeling landed in this sketchbook. And you'll see a lot of different media: crayons, colored pencils, paint, wax type crayons, markers, and so on. And this, like it says here, is definitely a COVID influenced sketchbook. Life is not the same, but we can do things to honor our creativity and daily joy. Namaste. Thank you for being here with Suzanne Gibbs Art, sharing a sketchbook.